Okay, today we're playing Getting Over It with Benefati, but every time that I fall, the video will increase 5% speed in post. Okay? Alright, cool. Let's get on with this now. So, now I'm not going to be counting every single fall. Like, for example, if I fall right here, that doesn't count as a fall. It has to be a significant loss of progress in order to be considered a fall. Now, if you don't know what this game is, this is a game where you play as a naked man inside a cauldron, and the objective is to climb a series of obstacles without falling down to the beginning again. And, god damn it, hold on. I cannot hear myself with that playing. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I have played this game before in the past, and I only beat it once, and I tried beating it again, but then I ended up losing interest and stopping. And I'm not good at this game, clearly. But hopefully it'll make for an interesting video if I add some sort of twist to it. So that's going to be the twist. Every time that I fall, like a significant... If I lose significant progress, basically, then I'm going to increase the video speed by 5% each time. So, as of now, I haven't lost any progress yet. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with this game, hopefully you should see the basic gameplay of it. So, everything is controlled with a mouse cursor, which makes the game horrendously frustrating, clearly. Yeah, there we go. I seen him be doing pretty good, though. I don't know. Although I don't want to jinx it. Like I said, it has been quite a while since I've last played this. I think I beat it like a year ago, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. Also, I don't know if my goal is gonna be to beat this game. I'm gonna try to beat it, but at some point the video is gonna get so fast that it literally won't even be watchable. So I think once I feel that it's at that point, then I'll probably stop. But okay, hold on. How about yet? Okay, that's a fall. Okay, we'll call that a fall. Okay, so the video should be slightly faster now. Sure. Great. Great. Glad we're doing splendidly, and that coffee is glitching out in the floor there. Okay. Jump, and then carefully. Okay. This game is also a big test of anger management, because it's notorious for being one of the most frustrating games in the world. Although, I'm not really an angry person, to be honest with you. There's really only a few things that really make me mad, and that is slow Wi-Fi and I don't know, trick candles. Those are pretty annoying. Jeebers. Oh yeah, and I'm not going to bother doing any cuts in this video because hopefully it'll be going fast enough to the point where the repetition won't get boring for you guys. Although it's certainly going to get annoying for me. That's for sure. Come on. Okay. I'm going to try and just see if I can... Nope. Nope, let's not do that. Yeet. There we go. Can I pull myself in? Okay, boom. Forward progress. Forward progress. Forward progress. Alright. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's a really annoying part coming up right here. Yep. This part is... Oh god, this part is going to be very annoying. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it first try. In fact, I might. You know what? I might be able to do this. Hold on. Because I have to climb up through this chimney here. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Yep, this part is still totally fair and not unpredictable at all. Glad to see. So if I just have to jump and then up. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I just have to believe in myself. That's the only thing. Up. Do not fall. There we go. Alright, we're good. Now I just have to not throw myself to the left, but launch myself upward. Boom, okay. We're making good progress now. That's a relief. Maybe not. Okay. I wouldn't say that counts as a fall, though. I'd say in order for this part to count as a fall, I would have to climb all the way to the top and then fall all the way back down. So if that happens, then I'll count that for the video speed up. But if I just fall right here, I wouldn't say that counts as a fall. Or maybe it should. I don't know. I don't know. I'll decide in post. When I'm editing this, and if I feel like it's getting too egregious, then maybe I'll count it. Maybe I'll count that as a fall. Maybe I'll count that as a fall. Oh boy. Also, I don't even know how I'm gonna edit my face avatar because at some point the video's gonna be so fast, like you won't even be able to tell what the hell I'm even saying. Okay. And I cannot seem to get through this. Okay, what if I go slowly? That is not gonna work. Okay. All right. So if I just have to go one. Nope. Okay, I think I need to be a little more precise with my grabbing here. Jump. Nope. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, grab onto that and then jump. Okay, and then jump. There we go. And one more. One more. Come on, you got this, Charlie. Boom. Easy game. Easy game, easy game, easy game. You see, my original plan for this video was to... Hold on. My original plan for this video was to speed up the video every time that I swear or something. But like I said before, I really don't get mad at video games that often. I really don't. Like I've played some pretty difficult games, like Cuphead, for example, and I never really raged in that game at all, really. Well, I mean, I would have, like... So I would have, like, fun rage, but, like, I would never get genuinely frustrated to the point of, like... Oops. Okay. Like I said, I would never get genuinely frustrated to the point of, like, actually getting upset at a game. That's just not really me. I'm a pretty calm person most of the time. There are some things that take me off, but video games usually aren't one of them. So, yeah. Even when I played this game before, like, I never really, like... I never had any, like, Markiplier freakouts, so... So, yeah, apologies if you were clicking on this video with the desire for me to, like, scream and rage. And, like, say a million cuss words, because I'm not. Sorry. But who knows? Maybe this will anger me enough this time around. I mean, some time has passed now. How did I get through this the first time? I still have no idea how I got through this the first time. This game is very unpredictable. I will say that. That's the main thing that makes this game possibly more frustrating than other games, is because the controls aren't always very precise. Like, sometimes it feels like you're doing the same thing, and yet you get a totally different outcome. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain if you've never really played this game before, but... And yeah. Of course, there are like speedrunners that have completely mastered the mechanics. And I'm not saying they've just gotten lucky. Maybe there is. Maybe there is just skill involved here, but it really isn't always that obvious. That's all I'm saying. And man, this part is giving me a surprisingly large amount of trouble. I can't seem to go straight up. I keep going to the left, which is weird. Come on. Jump. Nope. And then jump. There we go. Jump. Ah, balls. Yeah, I really don't know what the trick is here. Oh yeah, and if you're not familiar with this game, the text that keeps showing up at the bottom of the screen there, that's commentary from the developer of this game, Bennett Body, which I intentionally muted because it was so loud that I couldn't even hear myself talking. And also, it's just annoying in general. Alright, come on. Okay, there's that. And then jump. Ah, what the hell? Come on. I totally grabbed onto that. Jump. Oh, yes. Up. Jump. Nope. It grabbed onto my cauldron and then it didn't let me go through. Come on. Nope. Come on. Jump. Okay. Nope. Okay, and then no. Okay. This is starting to get tedious. That's for damn sure. But again, I'm not necessarily like rage-inducing. It's just kind of annoying. That's all. Maybe I should try and go for a more slow approach. Yeah, maybe if I go slow, it'll be easier. Pause. If I just, come on, go up here. Yeah, no, that's the thing, you can't even reach it. So, oh my god. By the way, hold on, let me try the graphics. Quality, extreme. Yeah, let's bump up the graphics, why not? Actually, I don't like that, that's weird, don't do that. Okay, jump. Nope. Nope, come on. Nope. The hammer is very bouncy, as you can see. That's another kind of annoying mechanic of this game, is that the hammer really bounces off of a lot of objects. So if I just jump upward, nope, nope. Come on, slowly. Nope, come on. No. Okay. Oh, come on. I think I just have to go, like... Oh, fast. Fast is the key. Okay. Good to know for next time. And that next time is now. Okay. Jump. There we go. Okay, you just gotta go fast. That's the key. Okay. Alright, then. Okay. Let's not fall off this time, because falling off right here is kind of embarrassing. Let's be honest. And there we go. Easy. Okay, forward progress. Nice. Nice. Let's see if I can do the shortcut. There is a shortcut here. that I can, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. If I jump up here and then, yeah, you can't do that. That's not gonna work. Also, quick tip for any of you who are struggling with this game. Be careful as to not get your hammer stuck in this little area here, because I remember one time, like, back when I first played this, I got my character stuck in this area here. I don't know how I did, but yeah, I ended up having to really reset the whole game. There's no official, like, game over for this game. Like, you can't die, you can't, like, permanently lose progress or anything like that. It's just trial and error to really win. But I would say that is an unofficial game over, as in getting stuck in an obstacle, whatever. Because there's no checkpoints at all. You can't just, like, you know, respawn back to your last checkpoint. But yeah, I'm counting that as a fall, because that was a pretty big fall. I have no idea how fast the video is right now, but it's probably decently fast. Hopefully fast enough to where the repetition doesn't get too boring to watch. Okay, let's see, jump here. All right, here we go. All right, now let's see. There should be an obstacle down right here. Something to grab onto. Let me get a better grip on this. Yeah, there should be. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Easy. All right. Now there's this part. This part I remember being pretty hard. Yeah, because you actually actively have to climb up these stairs. You have to do it in a pretty rapid fashion. So if I do, but not like that, just like that, I guess. That's not exactly how I intended to do it, but oh well, I still did it. Okay, now I don't know how I'm bouncing on that, but let's move on. Nice. And then jump. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, that happened. I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good at this game. Like I said, it's been like a year or so since I played it, so I figured I'd be still on the first area by now, but no, we're making decent progress, which is good. Maybe I just underestimate myself. That's it. Okay. Perhaps I was overestimating myself. Never mind. But no. But there we go. Do not fall. Okay. And then let's just carefully climb up this area because it tends to get very slippery for no reason, if I remember it being. Also, the mouse pad I'm using isn't very large, so I often have to like lift my hand to readjust things. I'm worried that I'm gonna accidentally like screw my location up. What the hell? Okay. Like that. I don't know what that was, but okay. It's fine. We made it. Moving on. Okay, here we are at possibly the scariest point in the whole game, which is nicknamed Orange Hell, I believe, by the developer. If I can just not fall, that would be nice. Not fall, thank you. Okay. So now we have to climb this way. If I just get the orange out of the way. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, hold on. Sensitivity, is the sensitivity too high? Maybe, I don't know, could be. Okay. You know, if I fall here, I might increase the video speed by like 10%, because this is a pretty devastating fall, I think, if I fall down right here. So, let's just see. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. I don't think it's possible to do all of this. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to fully climb this part slowly. You do have to go fast at some points, and I just ran out of mouse pad. Okay, come on. I wish my mouse pad was bigger. God. Oh god. Because this part you kind of need a large mouse pad, and I can't just use my table because fun fact, my table is reflective, and certain mice do not work on reflective tables because the light just malfunctions. So I kind of have to have a mouse pad in order for my mouse to even be usable on this desk that I'm using. Either way. So if I do not. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I mentioned that. Like, nobody cares. No one cares, Charlie, about your stupid mouse situation. Alright, come on. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna climb this. It doesn't make any sense. Can you climb that? Kind of. I don't know. Come on. I'm just trying to get, like, higher up. So maybe, let's just do it. Why not? Come on. Okay. I'm just trying to conserve mouse pad energy. Alright, screw it. Let's do fast. Let's do fast. Maybe not. Oh, okay, let's not do that. That was bad, and I ran out of mouse pad. Hold on. Okay. What if I do it like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just do the same thing I did the first time and hope that it works. Because it should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So, jump. There we go. Okay, alright, cool. Yeah, I figured that out. Whoops. Okay. Well, here we go again. Here we go again. Thankfully, I didn't fall all the way back down. That is possible, if you're not careful. Alright. The video should be considerably faster now. And now it should be even more faster, because that was a very big fall. Falls. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, let's see the music. Oh my god. You know what? I'll turn the music back up. Music isn't bad, honestly. Okay. Okay, jump. Come on. There we go. Physics. You see, the developer of this game definitely passed physics class, that's for damn sure. Maybe not with good grades, but I'm sure he passed. Okay, don't know what that was. Okay. 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 Okay, wow. I honestly can't believe I just did that. That was pretty good. Pretty good movement right there. Oop, did not jinx it. Okay. Alright, here we are again. Let's try. Okay, this music's getting annoying, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. So let's do this again. Let's try not to fall. Just carefully set myself down, and then we'll just do. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Apologies if I go silent here, but this moment does kind of take a lot of concentration. Okay. Good way. Okay. I feel like there has to be a way to do this. There has to be a way to do this, like, slowly. I know I remember doing this slowly. If I just carefully... Damn it. Because I'm moving my mouse downward, and then it hits the little, like, cushion that's at the bottom of my mouse pad, and I can't move it down any further. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to start very high. And it slipped. Okay, it slipped. Come on. Do not. Okay. I do not wish to fall once more. Although the more that I fall, the faster the video will get. and then I will not have, and then if the video gets too fast, it will be over, and then I will not have to play this again. Because I do not see myself beating this game, that's for damn sure. Especially now with the video already as fast as it is. Okay. Come on. Come on. Jump. Nope. Let's. Oh. No. Come on. No! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Nice. Nice. Glad that happened. Glad that happened. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yeehaw. I don't know. I guess that's just the thing about this game is that it doesn't really make me mad. It's just kind of like, it just gets tedious. That's the only thing. I don't know. I really don't see how most people could play this, you know, just for the sake of playing it. I feel like you kind of have to, hold on. Okay, there we go. I feel like you kind of have to make some sort of game out of it. Either just doing a no rage challenge, or in this case, a speedy challenge. Okay. Nope. Okay. Come on. Come on. No, do not fall that. Come on. Okay. 27 minutes. I've been recording for a good almost half hour now, I hope. I mean, we're probably not even close to that in the video, though, because it's faster. But that's the thing. Oops. Okay. Okay, go now. No. Jump. Okay. And now we go faster. No. Hey, not. Okay, nice. That's real nice. Wonderful. I'm glad that happened. Alright. Okay, jump. Wow, I cannot fly, that was a lot of air. Oh, whoa. Okay. It's starting to get mildly annoying, that's for sure. Also, forgive me, I go bridge sometimes when I'm annoyed. Okay, yes, alright. Come on. Jump down. Oh, come on. Okay, nice. Glad that happened. Jump. Okay, there we go. And then jump. Nice. I don't know why he keeps going around again. That's like the third time now. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm starting to get a little bit impatient, which is why I'm going so fast. Granted, that's what happens in games like this. You start getting impatient, and then you just fail to make any good progress. So take it easy. And then jump this way. This way. Nope. Not this way. Now there I go. Now you go this way. And then jump. Then jump this way. And then nope. And success. There we go. Just like that. We're back over here. I wonder if orange does respawn. Yeah, because orange does respawn after a while. Let's see. Nope, orange does respawn. Cool. Alright. Jump. And then just go. Oops, nope. Yeah, I don't see a good way I could possibly just jump myself up there without pushing myself off the edge. So my best and only strategy that makes sense would be just climb up softly. But then when you climb up softly, you're putting yourself at risk of just sliding down. But you know what? That's the risk I'm willing to take, so let's just try and do this slowly. Like I said, it's probably not slow for you guys watching since the video's super fast right now. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now just climb up this way. Alright, forward progress, folks. We made forward progress. Terrific. Okay. Alright, now I just gotta jump up onto this thing. Okay. Now it's this thing. Okay. And there should be a jump scare coming up on either this part or the part after this part. So I'm gonna be ready for it. Yeah, there we go. Good thing I have the volume turned down, otherwise that probably would still scare me. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of like gamers that like get scared at that part and they fall back down to the beginning. Yeah, that's a pretty mean gameplay design, I'd say. Okay. Oh, there we go. I need to use this ledge here, but I guess I do. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're making good progress. I don't know how much. I say we're like 70% of the way through. So who knows? I might actually be getting here. Like I said, it's not really my goal here. I'm just trying to get as far as I can before it becomes too much. Oh yeah, this part. Ugh. I remember this part being very, very difficult. Like it just doesn't. I don't know. Hold on. Yo. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of falls here. I can already tell. But no. Okay, so the key is to see. To this day, I still have no idea how you're supposed to do this part. And I feel like I just got lucky with it the first time because really, no. Because if you grab onto the top, you slide right off. There's not really a good way to. Nope. Yeah, I don't know idea. Literally no idea. No clue. Just gonna have to. Oh boy. This way. Alright, come on. Jump. Nope. Do not do that. We don't do that here. You see, that is failing, and we do the opposite failing. Here, we succeed. Jump. Nope. Okay, I have to just try and understand. Maybe this doesn't work. Because I'm already high up. But so close. I get right at the edge and it just slides off. I don't understand. Come on, jump. That was a pathetic jump. Let's try that. Nope. Start again. Okay. Nope. Okay. Is it right here? No. Is it right here? Okay. Okay, and now we do then this. Nope. The worst part is once I actually get there, the hat is probably gonna mess me up and I'll fall back down again. Because that hat there isn't stationary. We got the hat to move. And it's gonna get even harder to get there. I have no idea how anyone can do this consistently. Because there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Here, let me just try and. Nope, I don't understand. I'll never understand how I'm supposed to get there. Because I can't just grab onto it first. I have to like swing around move. But, oh yeah, I got it. Never mind. I just proved my theory. You can't grab onto it. I'm sure you can grab onto this, but maybe you can. No! Okay, you know what? That's fine. Mid progress. Sorry, I have to now. I need to put filter on my microphone that prevents it from getting high. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, come on. Jump. Yes, okay, here we go. Now carefully pull yourself upward, and then do not let the hat get in your way. Just move the hat. No. Okay. Alright, we're good. Forward progress once more. Forward progress is always everything. Alright. And here we are, another one part. Do not fall again, please. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Jump. What was that? That was my jump every time. No, jump here. There we go. Right on the edge, and now just. Ew. Why is the character have to moan every 5 seconds? That's so weird. Okay. Carefully. Climb up here. Okay. No. Nice, okay. Alright, so now we have to do a little bit of parkour here to the rest of the next area. We have to do it right here. Okay, I think we're about 85% done of the game. So who knows, I might make it, although I'd say the hardest obstacle coming up here is like the ice cliff. And I don't see myself getting through that because that part takes a mountain block to do. Okay, let's just jump through. There we go. Now we have that first try. Nice. Okay, now we're at the bucket and snake part. Nice. So if you learn what this is, if you ride that snake, it's gonna take you all the way back to the beginning of the game. So it's kind of like a symbolic way of doing it, I'd say. So maybe that's how I end the video. Yeah, I can do this part here. Okay, see what you need to do for this part. You need to swing the bucket like Spider-Man. And not fall off, but rather swing on the bucket and jump onto the wind ledge on this part here. There we go. Nice. Okay, I see we're about. Nope, okay. Alright, never mind. Okay, nice. Alright then, okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna play this again. That was not expected. Okay. Okay, yeah, this again. That's nice. Okay. Oh wow, I did first try that time. You know the exact same thing. Come on. Alright, come on. Okay, jump. What was that? Oh, you did it. Sometimes he doesn't really jump that far. Like, okay, not that, but no, come on. Sit down on the very edge. Okay, then jump. Wait, stop grunting. Whoa, what was that? Nice. Okay. Alright, right here again. Parkour. This parkour section is surprisingly easy because the hammer sticks to obstacles pretty well, so you don't have to grab onto it. Although I probably should have said that because now that I said I'm probably gonna, hey, I should jump before I said it. Jump, okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, right here again. Nice. So, let's jump onto the bucket. 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 Let's die. Not that way. Let's jump. Instead of jump onto. No, let's not hit the bucket. You must jump. That's kind of the opposite of what you want to do. You must jump onto the bucket. No, you must jump onto the bucket. Jump onto the bloody bucket. Okay. Jump. Oh no, god damn it. Come on. Okay. Carefully. No, come on. Jump. Yes, okay. Okay, come on. But, why can't I do this? Again, this game, man, you do the same things over. It's really difficult to see like where you're going wrong with a lot of things. Because the controls are not always very precise. And I'm just saying this game, it really is difficult to understand the mechanics of how the controls function because I ran there. That way. But, okay. Yeah. See, this part's not the difficult part. The difficult part is coming up later on and getting stuck on, which should be the easy part. Okay. What? Come on. I had that part. Come on. It's all in the reverse section. So you know which I'm doing this much over. Okay, let's carefully. There we go. Okay, now let's please make this jump. This is not too far. Don't get no, that's not good. Not a good thing to do. Let's put that down. No. You got it. Okay. That is lusciously lovely, I say so myself, and I am starting to wonder why I'm still playing this. I'm sure the video's super fast now, right? Right. Ugh. We're going for like 45 minutes now. Which, to be fair, I don't take long enough to get here, so I guess this is a good thing. I don't like that. I'm so certain. You see, I was hoping to be able to either make progress or fall enough to the point where it's like too fast to even comprehend the video. But unfortunately, I'm still playing this, and I'm forced to keep going. Okay, let's not do that. You know what? I changed my mind. I think I might just count every single fall when doing the speed thing. Because I'm going after the videos getting faster. I'm sure you can tell I'm losing pages. Can you tell I'm losing pages? You can tell I'm losing pages. In fact, the pages are like 20 minutes ago. But just for their opinions, so simple. Why can't I get past part? I was doing this fine earlier, now I seem not getting past it. I don't know. Either way, I think, 1 second. There we go. Okay, carefully climb up the parts, okay? Stop making those grunts since you're holding in. Please don't do that. I don't know this guy's name. I think just some stupid like holding in or something. Okay, wow, I failed on the parkour part. The easy part of this area. The parkour part. I failed on. I failed on. Unbelievable. Okay, let's jump. No, we do that. We don't do that here. We do success, not fail. No, we don't do that either. We do this is what we do. Jump. Perfection. See, folks, that's what it looks like. Okay. As soon as I, I can figure out this video, probably, and have to do the same later. I think I'm this. But I still think I got that one because I am, I don't know if I'm doing on an easy part. Alright, so carefully. Just jump. Nope. We'll do that. We'll do that here. Jump. Nope. Okay, we don't do that either. Okay. Okay, nope. Come on. Nope. That is also a bad idea too. Come on. There we go. Then jump. Nope. I don't understand why I do this. I really don't understand why I do this. Come on. Will you please stop moving forward? This is not the right side of that. Okay, come on. Please do that. Why did it throw myself, please? Bye. Also, time out. Bring me out into the from all this frustration. Yep, as we're still doing this. Okay. Alright. I don't want to record for any longer now, so I hope to. I hope you get this before this. Nice. Alright, so jump. Oh, come on, why is that? I've done this before. Multiple times. There we go. That's all I do. So please, can you not fall down? That would be lovely, not fall down. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. Okay, now for the parkour section. The section that I should not have lost to the first time. Like I said, this part is very, very easy. I should not fail on this part. This part is laughably easy. So easy, in fact, I could do it with my eyes closed. Let me keep my eyes open. Just because I'm not supposed to. Okay. Man, okay, we are here again, and I think I figured out the solution to this game. You see, guys, I was actually wrong. I was actually lying when I said this takes you back to the beginning. Really, what this does is it takes you to a secret good ending to this game. See, continuing onward is actually how you get the bad ending to this game. This is how you win the game for real. This is the secret way to win the game. There we go. Hope you all enjoyed this video. It was certainly not enjoyable for me, but I hope it was enjoyable for you to watch. Okay, bye.